Okay, this is your attic opening in the garage. We're going to look at this truss in a minute, and I see it looks like a repair may have been done over here also, but I want to point your attention to here first. It's gonna be very difficult to see, but here we have a good gusset, and then we have a piece of truss material. We are going to follow it down, and it's very hard to see because I'm extremely limited where I can stand, but okay, here we go. Okay, good truss material, right? We have a gusset, follow the light right there. We're gonna follow the truss down. We have a split. Now notice this lumber here looks different than this lumber. That is because this is graded lumber. This is white lumber. You cannot use white framing lumber on trusses. So this has been a field repair, and there's no documentation stating that it has been approved by a structural engineer. In fact, I don't even see any. It must be a few nails on the other side. It's not even nailed on this side. Okay, we are going to look at this next piece over here. Notice how the gusset has been damaged. Okay, so it's my belief that this piece of lumber on this side is not the original truss lumber. Okay, again, we have lumber that is not graded. And then we have another repair way down here. So let's try and point to this as best I can with my flashlight, but what I'm looking at is that seam right there. See how we have a good gusset? Okay, right there's a good gusset. We're gonna follow the lumber all the way down. It's original lumber. And then all of a sudden there's a splice. And it looks like, again, another piece of framing lumber has been used. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3 repairs. Okay, now I am on the other side of your access. The trusses we were talking about were over on that side of the house. Okay, here we have the bottom portion of the truss. Notice we have gusset plates that are connecting two pieces of truss material. Here, the gusset plate has been damaged or removed somehow, and they have nailed a 2x4 along that. So we need to make sure that this gets approved. And then over here, we have another repaired truss. We have a split in this truss. It comes all the way across. It's cracked. That crack is probably, it's split in half. It's probably about 12, 14 inches long. They nailed a piece of wood next to it, but we do not know if this piece of wood is the proper repair. Okay, so we have another truss over here. Let me see if I can get to it. Nope, that one's, oh no, that's what I thought. So here we have another truss. See how it's broken right there by your gusset? Right here. Okay, so, and that one is located right here. That is just to this portion of your entryway. Okay, last we have a gas leak on the fuel piping in the mechanical room. You'll notice that that 1/2-inch pipe has 6 threads that are not installed inside the fitting. That nipple only has 10 threads, meaning only 4 threads have been installed. So it needs to be torqued to 30 pounds.